What's up, everyone? 1/6 collectors, old and new, hobbyists. Welcome to another edition of Figure This, Figure That, the Don's Figure Chat. Just so you know, Muerte is on the light source because we've been battling this morning with light. So, yeah, just know that he's here and he's helping a lot. Okay, let me take you in. There she is. Anne Hathaway. What a beautiful, beautiful figure. They've caught the likeness spot on. Even Bane is shouting to the world about her. If you go down, well, first of all, these goggles, they break very easily. Very, very easily. But I'll come back to that. Let's take you down. The pleather gauntlets have a habit of deteriorating, and as well as these thigh-high boots. They are terrible for deteriorating. You can buy in kit form, but then, as you know, it's no more the same figure because you've had to modify or rectify things. So, yeah, as I say, you can buy the kit. The stores like 1/6 Kit, Monkey Depot, Collectible Kit Bash. Wow, there's quite a few. TNS Figures. They all sell these third-party kits. And for all various figures, like Bane, there is from Daft Toys. You get the kit with the head sculpt, and then you get an M35 Fission body and dress it in the outfit. But enough said about Bane. Let's go back to her. These goggles, yeah, as you can see, they're very, very finicky. And they break so easy, man. So you got to be very careful with those. Articulation wise, yeah, she moves like any other figure would. 30 odd points of articulation. You just have to be careful of putting stretch on the jumpsuit because they can tear and deteriorate. I mean, looking there, it looks like she's even got pleather damage on top of her boots, but she hasn't. She's got no damage whatsoever. It's just the 4K picking up stuffs. She's got her 6-inch heels on. In the movie, they made a metal. I wouldn't like that thing to poke me in the neck. And you can see all these little bits of white on the stand. That's off the actual diorama she's on. The what's it called? Model foam or something? Yeah, this is what she comes with. She comes with bike riding hands. That's why the Bat-pod is in the picture. You would think that it would be Batman that came with the bike holding hands. No, it's her. She comes with them. As you can see, I've opened the instruction pamphlet so you can see she very difficult to get on the bike. I'm sure they photoshopped that. I've got gorilla fingers. I'll end up breaking everything, eh? So I just keep her in what's called a static pose or a museum pose. So you get it in a stance that you enjoy, and you tend to leave her like that for a while. You know, just every now and again, you've got to take her out, the same as the Batman figures, and do the duty with the 303 wipes. Just to protect the pleather gauntlet and the pleather boots. Yeah, it all depends on the humidity of the country you stay in, where you store him, where you display her. It's got a lot to do with how long the pleather will last. But these 303 wipes are basically bomb-proof. They do so much protection against deterioration on these figures. But she's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll turn her around just now so you can see the length of her hair. I wish they'd make more figures with hair. One, because I haven't got any. And two, it looks so dope, but it's cost you an arm and a leg to get her head done. You know, where they Dremel the plastic hair off and actually individually plant each hair. Yeah, labor of love, definitely. Labor of love. But yeah, I love her. She graces any display, and yeah, she's one of the kick-ass female superheroes. I call her superhero, yeah, out there. Really yeah, hers and, well, Anne Hathaway, Scarlett Johansson, Captain Marvel, they're really doing things for women in movies, I suppose, as leads, and they do perfect jobs. I've got quite a couple of female characters because they're very strong. They got such presence in your display. See how I said that word? That's because my teeth are coming out. Here's the artwork, as Bane is so nicely pointing out. The storm is coming, which is him in person. There's the artwork on the art box, Anne Hathaway, but that is actually a photo of the figure, not of her actual thing. Oh, there's Django, John Wick, and Gladiator in the background there. Here's the all-important shipper that everybody wants. Comes with the obligatory instruction note. And you don't get much with her. There's the 3 hands. She's got fists on the body at the moment. The bike riding hands, the handlebar holding hands, and Glock 40 cal, I think it is. But on mine, I don't know if it skipped past QC or something, quality control. The magazine does go in there, but as soon as you move it, it pops out. So I don't display her with the magazine in, just in case I lose it. Yeah, but very, very dope piece, eh? My aunt, dope piece, dope piece. My aunt thinks it sounds like drugs when I say that. But it's not. It's not at all. I'm just turning her quickly so you can see the length of her hair. Look at that. It even says in the instruction manual, do yourself a favor type thing and comb her hair. So yeah, I often find myself running my fingers through her hair on a hot summer's day. Was that, whoops, Daisy. You see how easy it is for these figures to fall. And it breaks your heart, eh? It happened to me with a Ben Choi version 2 cowl. I just got it. And I was posing him on my Batman. And the thing popped off and cracked one of the top points of the ear off. But Super Dad came to the rescue and he glued it back on for me. Since then, I've got another one from my friend Flash Sawyer. He sold me his at a good price. So yeah, all's good in the hood. But yeah, she is a beautiful piece, eh? A really beautiful piece. There is a lot of maintenance on her, but she is worth it. Really, she's worth it. Yeah, as I say, she graces any display, eh? And more than holds her own up against anybody in my display cabinet. And that's saying a lot, eh? Because I'm a Bat fanatic, you know. So, okay, she doesn't hold her own up against Batfleck. But against Christian Bale? Yeah, easy. Christian Bale used to be my favorite Bat. But Ben Affleck has surely taken over that role. But yeah, let's see what Robert Pattinson does. I'd love to see if they bring a... Oh, no, they won't because it's before. Sorry, I'm just talking shite. Yeah, beautiful piece, eh? And yeah, I've seen collectors get on the Bat-pod, and she really does look good. But as I say, I've got gorilla fingers. I'm not even going to attempt it. And I think I did tell you that's the Daft Toys outfit kit on a M35 body on the Bane. As I say, you get the head sculpt and the kit, and then you've got to buy the body. You can do the same with her. There is a kit out there, or you can try and use this Hot Toys jumpsuit and get it on a female Fishion body. I've got one here. I'll show you in a later video, or maybe just at the end of this, I'll do it and pop it on just so you can see. You get different ethnicities, you get different bust size. You get suntan, pale, you get all sorts of weird and wonderful tanning body looks, you know. And as you can imagine, all the pervs, me included, we all go for a bigger bust Fishian body, so you can open the zip and show cleavage. Oh, it's so nice to be a perv. Usually she's posed with a gun in her hand, and I clip her one hand into the belt, so she's like, you know, giving the pose, so to speak. But for this, I've just got it in the static pose with the fists. You can't see it now since I've turned her, but it looked like she was actually walking. Yeah, sorry about that. But still looks nice, eh? And as I say, if you get her, Bane, and the DX12 on this diorama, this custom-built diorama by Steve Webber from IC Customs, wow, it just looks brilliant, hey? And because you've 303 wiped her, and 303 wiped Bane and Batman, you can pose them and leave them outside, as long as they're not in direct sunlight, obviously. It's almost like a dust repellent, eh? Dust just doesn't stick. It's amazing what these 303 wipes do. You should definitely watch the video and find out more about them if you're going to be a collector and collect, you know. We're going to be trying to throw a whole load of tips and tutorials as we go along. Yeah, it's difficult though, because a lot of the groups are private, and they're private for a reason. So I don't want to start discussing group names and how to get to them without first going through some of the admins and seeing if it's allowed. I mean, obviously I can mention online store's name. The ones I buy from the most is The Good, the Bad, and the Robots. They are just excellent. Always come through for you. Another one is Collectibles Direct. TNS Figures. Yeah, that's about the three. There is some Chinese sellers on eBay that have got their own groups and their own stores online, and you can get group buys and special discounts. And so yeah, it's the groups are handy, and the amount of information in the groups amongst all the seasoned collectors, you know, you just have to ask questions, and they're all so quick to answer, you know. If you're going to sell or trade in the groups, sorry, I'm waffling here as I show you around. Your name is everything. Your reputation is everything. You bugger that up just once, yeah, you totally called out in the groups. And only right, because some people are total dicks, eh? And they take advantage of people's naivety, you know. I think almost 90% of collectors have been caught in some way or other. Yeah. So you got to be really careful, you know. Let's get back to Selina though. She's got a utility belt on there, and I've showed you her hair. Look at her eyes, man, stunning. Let me try and get the infrared down, or night vision goggles. There we go. She looks like the owl from The Watchmen. Yeah, she really is a real magnificent piece. And as I say, she graces the display. Eh? She's just got so much presence. So there's it with the goggles down. Yeah, I prefer them with the upper so you can see the whites of her eyes. But not much more I can say about old Selina, except she's a magnificent piece. And if you're lucky enough to get her on the Bat-pod, then really you're going to have a magnificent display piece. Eh? The backdrop is Gotham City from Backdrops and Bases, Dean Gladwell. I like to mention it at least once a video because they do such magnificent work. Yeah, there's Bane. Okay, so with all of this said, I'm going to leave yous now in the capable hands of Bane and Selina Kyle, just contemplating the Bat-pod, and the Don says, peace out.